So what is fatigue? Fatigue is this feeling of extreme tiredness and lack of energy that doesn't result from any activity, but also doesn't go away with rest or sleep. It's very common and sometimes the most distressing symptom of cancer and cancer-related treatment. Everyone experiences fatigue differently. It may last a few weeks and get better with treatment finishes, but for some it might actually last much, much longer. Fatigue can be very frustrating and can affect all aspects of your daily life. Additionally, the stress and the tension related to cancer can add to the feeling of tiredness. You might struggle to complete daily activities, you might stop enjoying life and stop socializing. You may also feel irritated, bored, demotivated, have difficulty concentrating, even to the point that you can't watch TV. You might feel emotional and frustrated. However, there are things we can do to manage fatigue. First of all, exercise. So that sounds very strange. However, it's very well evidenced that small amount of exercise is actually helping to improve the energy levels. It has to be regular. So by small amount, I mean even if it's 10 minutes walk, going up and down the stairs, walking your dog, but it has to be on a daily basis. And then you're going to see the difference. It's important to remember about the balance between the activities and rest periods. It's not good to be in bed all day, to sit on the couch all day. I think you have to just do some activity and then have some rest periods as well. It's important to remember to stop before you get overtired. It's a very good tip, but you have to know yourself. So when you start recognizing that now I think I've done enough, then it's good to stop and have a rest. Some people who feel that they've got a good day and they've got energy, they might just hoover the entire house, cook a big meal, go shopping, but then actually you can feel the fatigue even for the next few days. So pace yourself and try to know yourself better. Sleep. Good sleep is actually absolutely crucial to fatigue management. So what can you do to improve your sleep? Don't exercise late in the evening. Limit the amount of alcohol and drinks containing caffeine. Limit the number of daytime naps. It actually evidenced that a half an hour nap can actually improve your energy levels, but not longer than 30 minutes. Try to go to bed and get up at the same time each day. So have a good routine. Do something relaxing before bedtime, maybe have a nice bath, listen to music. Definitely avoid using screens before the bedtime, like watching TV or using your mobile phone. Make sure your bedroom, it's a nice place to be in, that it's quiet, dark and in a comfortable temperature. If you can't get to sleep or if you wake up at night, it's not good to just lie in bed and wait for the sleep to come. Maybe get up, listen to radio, have a nice cup of herbal tea, and then when you're starting to feel tired, get back to bed again. Energy conservation is another thing. This is all about using your energy in the most efficient way. So there's many things you can do. You can simplify the task. For example, you can use pre-grated cheese or cook one dish meal. You might want to eliminate unnecessary activities. So instead of going shopping, using the car, going to the shop, packing the bags, maybe use the online shopping. You can change the way you do things as well. For example, sitting down for activities can reduce the energy use by 25%. So if you've got a chair, so you can use it in the kitchen, in the bathroom, when you're doing your makeup, shaving, waiting for the kettle to boil. It's always better to sit. It all adds up. You can also change your environment. So what you can do about your home environment? You can use labor-saving devices like electric toothbrush, microwave. You can think about position and posture. Sitting in a comfortable chair with the high back, it's very important and makes a huge difference. So I think if you invest in a good armchair or in a good sofa, it's actually worth it. There's nothing worse than struggling to get up from the sofa that's too low, that you sink into, and it's just uncomfortable. You can also reorganize frequently used items, like have duplicates around the house, upstairs, downstairs, have easy access to things. You don't have to reach up to the shelves. You can have everything to make your tea on one spot. You can also prepare things before you have a shower. You can prepare your towel, your clothes, so you can avoid going in and out of different rooms. But if you really struggle and if you find your fatigue to be very severe, you might try to avoid using stairs and maybe be set up on one level. So these are the example of adaptive equipment. We've got a perching stool, kitchen trolley, bath board, and shower chair. Planning, that's another thing you can do. This is all about consciously thinking about what are you about to do. Some people find it useful to maybe note down the daily routine to see what triggers the fatigue and what helps to relieve the fatigue. Think about prioritizing. So think about everything you do and identify those activities that are the most important for you to do. What you can do now, what you can actually save for later or delegate to other people, or maybe some activities you can give up completely. Spread your tasks throughout the week. So if you've got a hospital appointment, don't meet with friends the same day. Just try to have rest and activity periods as a balance. And also protected time. I think quite a lot of people say this is very helpful when they switch off your mobile phone, when you tell your family and friends that this is my time, please do not disturb me, you can have a nap and you can have just me time. Asking for help is the most difficult thing to do. Sometimes you might find that asking the family to help you is actually too tiring and you just end up doing things yourself, but this is not a good long-term solution. Communicate with your family and friends and be honest and explain the fatigue to them as really very distressing thing that you struggle with. Delegate those tasks, ask the family to walk the dog from now on or do the dishes and say that you actually need support to manage your fatigue. If you really struggle, you might ask for the professional help so you can get a cleaner, maybe shopping services, or even someone who could help you with very personal basic stuff like washing and dressing. So what occupational therapy can do for you? We can provide advice regarding the adaptation of your home environment. We can provide adaptive equipment, help in setting realistic and achievable goals, but also come up with the individual fatigue management plan. So just one more thing I want to say, that it really all adds up. There's so many techniques and strategies you can use, and I think if you only use one of those, you will see the big difference. So with those strategies, you can be more in control of your life and you can know yourself better and manage the fatigue so you can make a big change for yourself. Thank you very much.